Today is December 13th, 2021 at 6:22 a.m. I've been at the screen since about just a few minutes before 6 today. So I just took a long trade here on this. We had this nice little push up, push down before, and seems like the top of this area here we have definitely some potential shorts trapped limit buyers here. And on the push up I took this and hoping that we can come up into this area, into this untested, anywhere in this untested supply would be a real nice trade. And there it goes. So we'll see what happens when we push into this 50 here, but that's the quick push, and I just took, that's plus 20. Nice trade. Wanted to talk about a missed opportunity here. I wasn't real sure as far as it seemed like right at the open we were possibly going to go higher, which we did. We tested these highs, came up into this fresh supply here. So for me, being in this area, taking any longs up into this area at the open was not a trade for me. But then we put in, we took out this high. On a little bit of increased volume came in, and then we saw this compression here. Compression meaning limit buying and an inability to go higher, and then kind of this slam down. And at this point, to me, what the order flow was showing is that we had some strong selling in here, and now we have all of these trapped buyers in this area. So the missed opportunity, in my opinion, is to, before this low is taken out, or even this low, to get short and with any trade at around the 50, 51, 52 below this compression volume, and then down into to take out these, at least this low here at 35, and so anywhere in here, and possibly lower. I mean, we have weakness all the way down to really into the 71 round number, but it's all right. I was just kind of sitting here staring at it. Not much chance for me to do much of anything yet, and I missed the little opportunity down here. My fill didn't. I didn't get my fill for this trade in here to take out the lows, and then I was hoping that we would get a push down before the break of the highs here, and we flushed down, but we came all the way down, and then we were below this structure here, so no long opportunities, and then we bought real hard and then just shot and just pushed out all of the shorts, just smashed all the shorts. So I really had no opportunity to get long, and then now we've kind of taken out all structure, and it's anybody's guess what's going to happen here. So now I'm just going to probably just be waiting around to see if we can put in some new structure here, and then what happens when we come back into this is a lot of stops here, but it's also strong buying, so there's both going on here. So it really needs to come back down. We'll see what happens when we reapproach this LVN here and this area, and then possibly we'll see if I could get a long to take out, possibly to come back up and trade back up into the overnight high. But it's definitely in balance, so we've been in this balance area for days. So pretty straightforward, just gotta sit, stare, and wait. Alright, so I'm long here, and I hit the recording a little late, but after this pop and this failure here, just a beautiful pop out of that area, and I just joined the market on that one, and I'm gonna block in 10 here and hope it goes, but it looks like I might get taken out. I mean, we really could see a push all the way up through the highs here, so up into the 72 round number, and I'm gonna still try to manage it and lock in probably 20 on the, if we can get another little push here. We have a little bit of limit sellers coming in here, and it looks like I'm gonna get taken out if it doesn't hold here, and it looks like it's not going to. So we pushed to this, back up to this kind of this VPOC area, and this has to hold here. So I'm right. Locking in 10 is probably a little too close for comfort. And I just got taken out plus 10. But nice little trade. So what did I see? Well, we came back down. I was watching this LVN area here, and we came down back into this demand area, and then I wanted to be in. So I bought that 60 right here, the 60 area, kind of intra-bar. And I wanted to definitely be in before the break at this 73 high. But didn't quite work out, but I'll take the plus 10. That's all right. I wanted to mention one more thing as far as what was I watching on the order flow. Well, when we pushed down into this area, we definitely had some strong selling coming in, and then we can see on the number bars some compression. And then again, strong selling here, and not much of a continuation. So the sellers were in control. They should have held at least here in the short term, and they pushed up hard, put in more limit buying here, and it was just a quick pop. So I just grabbed it at market at 60 and was hoping. And now I don't know, really, it's hard to say because now we failed these highs here. So we definitely have a kind of an area of a fight between buyers and sellers, and there was quite a bit of selling that came in here. I mean, I think these were some stops, but as well as selling coming in. So really not sure who's in control of this market. So I'm going to be watching this area, and this is this kind of this pivotal, the 7160, 7150 area between the buyers and the sellers. So here we are. We've taken out this. We made a new low tick, taken out this low, but now we're pushing back into this structure into fresh demand. Every time we push down, and then we have this compression. So this is definitely limit buyers are stepping in here. But do I want to be long? Not really, because I have this large. It's getting really these large swings, and a high tick here that took out this swing high. So it's really kind of not a great trade location. So I'm going to need some short-term structure to be put in here to be able to lean on this to get long. So that may not happen, or we may just if shorts are in control of this, we could just see this continue to push down. So I don't have a whole lot to do here. I'm not going to short it back into this because this is all just pretty strong demand. I would suspect this push here may be the last chance for the sellers, and we have a lot of trapped sellers in here now. So we'll see if this holds. This 61 area is going to be key, but I'm guessing that any shorts are going to be trying to get out here. But as far as how do I trade this, stops are really big. Where am I wrong? I could buy the 62 on a pullback before breaking this high, but the stop is 35, so it's just nothing really tradable for me here. I hope my read is right here. I took a real aggressive entry up on the 68. We put in this. We had this last bit of selling coming in, this limit selling, and I feel like we have the possibility that the shorts are trapped here, but maybe not. I think maybe I am the stock trader here, and that's not good at all. I think I might be on the wrong side of this one, and I'm just hoping that it holds, and it's not looking good at all. So I think I'm done for. I think I got in a little too early. I was hoping that this low would be taken out, and that's exactly what it looks like is going to happen now. I'm the stock trader on this trade. This low likely to be flushed and then move higher, but now I'm just crossing my fingers. I'm, like I already said many times, I'm the one stuck, just hoping that it holds, and that's not where you ever want to be. But I still do think overall the shorts are stuck here, but will the low get spiked out first? I do not know. I'm trying to be a little more aggressive with my entries because I've already missed trades today, but I think this is done. Yep, that's it. I took the loss. It's exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen because I was trying to jump the trade, and this low did get spiked. I took the worst price at the top of this little mini range here, and got to reevaluate. see if I can find another re-entry. Definitely something going on order flow here. We have definitely some market orders coming in, but price not responding. So to me, that seems like there's definitely limit buyers here, and this is what I was hoping for, to wait for this low to be taken out, and that looks like that's going to be the case. I am going to try the long here again, and we'll see if my idea is right or if I'm just being stubborn. But I think the opportunity and the potential higher is super good here. But I may have just been a little early, and sometimes you hope to wait for your trade idea to play out. I just jumped it a little bit before. You want this liquidity to be taken out, these lows, because if the buyers are in control, that's where the liquidity will be. And but I need it to go here. It really needs to go. It's jumping around a lot, so something's going to happen one way or the other. So I just need a little push above this 69 area to get my risk off. But that's it's not looking good again here. That's another loss, full loss. And I am the sucker in this trade once again. So that's 2 full losses in this long idea out of here. So that's not fun, but that's how it goes. I really need to have this lows taken out and then push up and hold above this area here. So I am long once again, and still stuck on this idea. And we're definitely putting in some compression volume here. Is it going to hold? It's a hard location for a stop here because it's this last push down is pretty far away. So I'm just kind of had to have a 10 tick stop here, and it's having a hard time getting higher. So it needs to hold this compression and go. I had a little bit of a pop, but it's having a hard time. So order flow is definitely going long to the market, the bull side. So are they stuck and going to get pushed out here, or are they going to pop? I don't know. But it needs to go here. Moment of truth. And it's looking not good. I'm stuck now below the volume. And it's going to take me out, I believe. That's another full loss on the long side, so that puts me back to break even on the day with those 3 full losses. Long 71.31, hoping for a order flow pop out of here. We just had a last seller come in and no progress. So we are going to give this a try for the 4th time. And the opportunity for this trade is really quite big, all the way through the tops. I'm not going to hold for that, but I mean, we could see it all the way up to the 72 area. But if I can just get back some of my losses, which is nearly 30 ticks at this point, that would be pretty great. But order flow is, the sellers are just not able to make much progress. Once we pop this top here, this 40 high, I'll get my risk off. But I'm going to try not to choke this trade out as well. That's not looking good. This is a last chance here for this trade, I believe. If it can't go here, I think it's in trouble. The buyers are just having a real hard time, so they're either just not in control, or sellers are going to take control here and push this through the bottom. But it just feels like the sellers feel somewhat exhausted here. We have weakness all the way up through these tops. Tons of liquidity, tons of order flow above these highs here. That's the idea for the trade. So that's that 40. If that can go, there should be some liquidity above those tops. But we got to switch. The balance of power's got to switch here. Or I'm just totally wrong, and the buyers are not going to make it happen, but it sure seems like the sellers are not able to get it done. So that's good so far. Now we want to see this 40 hold, and it should go. So do we have shorts trapped now, and are we going to push them out, or are we just going to kind of stall here? I mean, it is a fairly, we're kind of getting later in the session, and it's almost noon, and we may just be stuck in balance. But I have hopes for that we can. I mean, it just seems like there's a ton of potential for the bulls to take control here and make a real nice, huge move here. Or I take a +1 and call it a day. Basically break even for the day. Looks like that's going to be the case. And that's it. Taking out +1. I think I'm going to call it a day. This is kind of the final move that cooks all the shorts, unless this is just going to come back down and stay in balance, which is also possible. But frustrating to get taken out here by one tick. My +1 was at 31, and then at least we had this move to 54, so that would have been good for 20. Likely would have locked in 20 there. Probably not going to hold, especially this late in the day, for a move to break these highs. My final target would have been probably around the 72 round number to take out all of this liquidity. But that's 3 full losses to get the idea pretty much right. But I feel good. I feel like my read is close, or maybe my timing obviously was not great on that specific trade, but that's how it goes sometimes. Onward and upward, still more opportunity to be had.